High news. Breaking news. Weird. Let's see. Royal High downfall 2024. Royal High being sensitive. Royal High statement. AI generated. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. This is a lot of information. What else? Fake Barbie account. Ooh, that's a lot of tea. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't know you guys were here. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's your gun Sunflower, and today we are going to be talking about more about the Royal High drama. And yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment because it really helped my channel to get into 5,000 subscribers. And yeah, that's basically it. So don't mind me, I was just on this little magazine about the Royal High news, breaking news, and I found that there's a lot of stuff going on. Before we get started though, let's get maybe an iced espresso and then let's start this video. Let's start the video with this little iced espresso. Anyways, today's topic is going to be about Royal High, obviously. And yeah, is Royal High, or no, actually, no, before I actually start saying anything, is, like, the big question is Royal High being way too sensitive right now? So, I don't think, like, my point right now is kind of valid since, they already posted their little statement. I did find more about their, like, little statement, Royal High statement. I'll put it up here for now. So I was kind of late because like it was late. It was like 8 when I took the screenshot, but here's another one that I just took like on my computer that I found. There's like more when they like said we want to change the crown royalty program to focus on giving back. So I thought that was just the end of it. I didn't really look into it that much, but for some reason there is more, so I will be reading that to you guys right now. And empowering the members, not policing them. Now, it's kind of crazy how they did kind of address that, because like, oh, do they know that they're policing them? Like, are they owning up to that? Like, that's the thing. Like in my last video, not last video, but like my video like a day ago or 2 days ago, they need to be more elaborate, like need to elaborate more. But anyways, we will ensure our new rules and direction or new direction reflect that. Okay. In addition, we are adding a new program with consistent scheduled content releases and more details to come. Now, the thing with this new program, is it really going to be consistent? Is it really going to be more efficient to the Royal High community and its game? I can't speak. And its game itself. Now, that's kind of vague. I feel like they're just being like really vague about this like whole like statement or like apology. I can't really say this is an apology, even though they did say sorry, blah blah blah. Like, I don't think I can consider this as an apology. But anyways, we want to make these changes immediately. And what do you mean by immediately? Like, how long? How soon is this really going to be? I hope not 4 years. Anyways, and hope it doesn't take us too long. However, we want to address this now as we feel it is a disservice to our community for each day that we don't respond. Now, the thing is, what they said here about the like each day we don't respond, like the service, like that wasn't an issue back then. Like now you're addressing it, like now you're realizing that you need to communicate more with your community. Like, that's kind of funny in my opinion. Anyways, more information will follow as soon as we're able. We always want to create and encourage and kind, thoughtful, and inclusive community. Now, the thing that I don't get is how are they being inclusive with their little cherry blossom set? Now, let's look this up actually. Cherry blossom set, which is culturally wrong. Like, oh my god. And we need more representation with like the black hairs, and especially for like masculine hairstyles, the masculine toggles, and they need to fix the LGBTQ one world little like shop in Diamond Beach, because people were saying that all of these flags are like upside down. So I don't know anything about that, so I'm not gonna say anything. So yeah, so they were saying like, oh, like how everything is just like upside down, and that's like really really bad, and they're just not really doing a good job. Now I do see that there's like only like there is also like a hijab in the game. So yeah, there's also this by Ready the Teddy. I won't be wearing it though, because you know, for obvious reasons. But yeah, so I think you guys already know what that looks like anyways. So yeah, I feel like I just don't really understand what they mean by like inclusive community, because like you say that you want to create an inclusive community, but then you do all these opposite things, and then it just turns out to not be inclusive anymore, especially with like all the racism going around with the developer Lance. And again, I'm not really gonna speak like a lot on that on my behalf, because again, I really don't have a lot of information. All I know is that he did a few things that were not okay to the, you know, people of color and people like with different backgrounds, you know. So I didn't think that's okay for me to like talk about that on my behalf, since I don't have a lot of information about that. Anyways, let's continue reading. That starts with us. Of course, it's gonna start with you guys. We are incredibly sorry that we have not been doing a very good job of that. Clearly, you guys haven't been doing the job. We hope that these changes and reforming of our team will help it improve it drastically. Now, the thing is that I don't think you need to really improve on the social media team. Like, the social media team aren't like the people who are making the updates, etc. You know, it's you guys, Barbie, the rest of the developers, not the social media team. Now, honestly, in my opinion, I feel like this is just not okay. Like, especially with like, okay, let me put up the screenshot one more time, especially when they say that they want to specifically apologize to Macaulay Haley. Now, I didn't address this in my last video where I talked about the Royal High statement, but where is like not Lukish? Like, why aren't you apologizing to him as well? Even though he did quit Royal High a few days ago, or just recently in general, I feel like they still needed to apologize for him either way. Like, I feel like everything that they just said here is so vague. And now the thing that people are saying that, oh, this is so AI generated. Now, if you looked at another person's video, here's a thumbnail. I forgot who it's by. Sunflower, when you're editing this, put down the credits down below and whatever. And yeah, they talked about more about it, because you know, clearly they have more information about it than I do. But again, I just feel like this little apology is so vague, and they're not really elaborating. They're not really addressing most of the things that they actually done. And when they say, like, for example, our team has fallen short in many ways, like, what do you mean by many ways? Like, of course, it's clear that you need to start over and all that, but like, what do you mean? Like, about, oh, this is gonna take us some time. Like, I hope it's not gonna take you 4 years, because by then your game is already dead. Now, the thing with like, oh, Royal High is gonna be shutting down, that's all fake, so don't worry about that. But now I feel like they really need to take into consideration that their game is actually dying right now. If you look at all these posts on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and such, like, it's just dying. Like, everyone is complaining. Well, I wouldn't say complaining, because all you guys do have your opinions and valid points to share. Now, honestly, I just think they need to consider that their game is dying, and they really need to like fix their game right now. And what I think is that they should take into consideration, and I'm gonna say consideration like 1,000 times, I'm sorry, that they need to sell their game. They need to do what Bloxburg did. I feel like that's the only way to really fix like the situation at hand, because everything is still heated and everything is still, you know, going and blah blah blah. Now, what I also wanted to say about is other like content creators now talking like up or like speaking up about how they've been like silent and like their little communication towards you know, the Royal High Valkyries and their interactions. Now, me personally, I don't have anything to say about that because I haven't really like talked with the Royal High devs, or I haven't really had any like um, interactions with them, like personal interactions. So I really don't have anything to say about that. But yeah, overall, back to the main topic is that Royal High is being a bit too sensitive. And again, I feel like my point right now for saying that isn't quite valid at the moment since, Royal High again posted their little statement and all that. Now, what I want to talk about this statement, and I'm going to show it again right here, is that they said, that we hope these changes and reforming our team will help. Now, what do you mean by reforming the team? Like the social media team, or like developers who actually create the game and actually work on the game, and so and so? Like, what do you mean by that? Again, like I said, the Royal High statement is so vague, and I feel like it's just not enough for the Royal High community. Now, I will show the replies of what people said here. So there you go. I don't have them like on me right now, but let me just like go back and find them. So people said here, are you really sorry? Haley was just saying her own opinion. What the heck, Royal High? No new set. I swear to gosh, I'm thinking about quitting. This isn't my Threads account, it's my mom's. Dang. But I'm really mad right now. People can't say their own opinions. Wow. Anyways, this one said, my childhood game is so, this word up now. Alright, I'm going to be a little kinder this time. It was mainly Barbie and Lance's fault, but you are making a good step into a brighter future. I'm not reading the rest, so you could just, pause and do that. This person said, I'm quitting, ain't no way. And this person also said, it's really sad to see my childhood game be like this. You guys ruined yourselves, and it's upsetting to see a lot of people's favorite game be ruined because of the team/person behind it, or actively ruin it by being bad in all sorts of ways. Now, the thing is, it's true. We do not know who is the person behind this account. I feel like they should tell us who is behind this account and who will be rehired. Like, I feel like we just need to be more like we need to know more. We just need to be aware of who we are talking to, because honestly, the person who was currently was currently behind this little Royal High Valkyrie Instagram account is just not okay. Like, they are not okay. Based off of the replies that I've seen from other content creators interacting with them, it's just not okay how they really approached them in a few ways. But again, I really just have no stands to talk about that in any way. But anyways, here are some more replies. Let me just pull them up right now. The game that I grew up is so effed up and so poopy now. What? Okay, so I'm not gonna really look at that, I guess. This other person said, I hope you realize your mistakes on the Royal High community. Besides, actions speak louder than words. And yes, that is true. Actions do speak louder than words. So if they really sincerely meant this apology, I feel like they should be working right now. Like, they really have to start working on it, fast. And it's okay. It's fine, I guess. I just don't know what to really say about this. Why are you apologizing to Haley publicly? Wouldn't it be better to take this to a private conversation first? That's not good communication. In the future, please come to Haley first before making a negative statement. Now, the thing is, what I want to say is, yes, they should have talked to her privately first, in my opinion. If, I was, in her shoes, I would have liked a apology privately first, and then I would see if I want them to do it publicly or not. Now the thing is that it's quite funny how the Royal High Valkyries team came to her saying they can't voice her opinions publicly before they talked about it privately. And then they want to come here and say, oh, we just want to specifically say we're sorry to call me Haley, blah, 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 and like do it publicly without even doing it without any type of permission from her to say, yeah, you guys can say sorry to me, blah, 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 publicly, and like didn't do it privately first. Like, honestly, that's kind of messed up. Like, how could you do such a thing? But again, they probably only did this because now they realize, and now they're seeing all these videos and like actually seeing the numbers fall and just everything going into like a negative path. So I feel like they're pretty aware of this. They've always been aware of this, and it's just really, really sad that they really haven't done anything until this point. Now, until this point, I'm not sure on my behalf. I'm not sure that they're really gonna do a lot of things. I'm not sure if they're gonna do a lot. Like, again, like their statement was so vague that they didn't really address the most important things. I feel like if you're really gonna apologize, you should state all of the things, no matter how long it is, all of the things that you've done, realize you've done, and want to address that in like other ways and such. But again, that's just my opinion, and that's just how I like feel about the game. Again, Royal High is just really, really taking their little downfall. Not sure how Barbie feels about this. In my opinion, I also think Lance should resign from his position because he's not really helping the community in any way, just like in any way. Like, I feel like he's not helping the community. He's not doing anything to really help and like evolve this community and the game in general. Now, that's basically just my opinion again and how I'm viewing things right now, with all of like the recap and everything, like all the Royal High drama together. Again, it's just my opinion. I really don't know what else to say except for Royal High, you really need to fix your stuff, you need to fix your game, and you just need to do it really fast. And I feel like you need to keep the community updated as well. No matter what, you just need to keep it updated. Like for us saying that, oh yeah guys, we're gonna like do this, do that in a few days or so, whatever. And yeah, it's basically it. Again, I also hope that the new Valentine's set comes soon. I think it might be delayed since there is a lot of drama going on, and they want to so and so, or quote unquote, like take the time properly to fix their Royal High social media team. Like, I feel like they need to fix their game first and then do the social media team afterwards. Like, no, not a lot of Royal High players are on social media except for YouTube, so that's why me as a content creator and others want to like keep you guys updated for those who don't have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and so. Anyways, that's it basically. Again, I love you all, and I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you have like an opinion on this, please make sure to comment that down below. I would be so happy to just read all of it and take into consideration that you guys have your opinions, blah blah blah, like that, like random stuff, like that simple stuff. Anyways, without a further ado, I love you all, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.